Hi everybody. Today I would like to talk to you about life in America, and specifically I will tell you a story how I was run over by a car when I was riding a bicycle. It was just not a serious accident. I was riding a bicycle from the beach, and on the crossway the car was pulling over on the main street, and the driver was just looking at one side, and I was riding from the other side, and he just exactly at the moment when I get closer to him, he just pulled over on the main street, and we collided a little bit. So he just dented my back wheel, and I didn't fall. I just stopped and looked back and say, of course, I said not very polite way, like what's happened. I said more rude in a rude way, and there were two guys, and they were very afraid, and they just jumped out of the car and say, didn't anything happen? Is it okay? Are you fine? Everything's fine. Because later I didn't know the laws then very well. I could just call the police and just get the quite good compensation for this accident because it was their fault. But I didn't care much. They were very caring about me and just offered me, do you want to take a ride, and I say yes, yes, no problem. So they put my bike in the trunk and drove me to my motel, and on the way to my motel they asked me, do you know this maybe the bicycle store nearby? I say yes, exactly, on the way to my motel there is a bicycle store. So they bought a new wheel for my bike, brought me to the motels and say sorry for that and say bye and say bye. So I had a new wheel for my bike.